Yeah, I can come and get them. It's partially like me being lazy and well, I'm just me being lazy. I don't make it to North Liberty that often.
Well, I don't make it really anywhere very often. Otherwise, I'd deliver it.
Yeah. Yeah, because do you go into your office at all anymore?
No. In
Smart.
fact, I told, or I've made it so that I'm going to be 100% remote.
Might as well, man.
Yeah.
Fucking jealous.
Well, they're going to take our cubes away.
Yeah.
So,
Might as well just work remote.
yeah. I mean, and I can go in
Ugh.
wherever I want. There's just going to be like hoteling space. But I don't want to be like, oh, you got to go in these 2 days. If I just have to sit there at fucking hoteling space and do nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Hey, Juice Nation. What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm fine.
I think Scott's asking how you're feeling, or he's asking how I'm feeling. Scott, how are
Yeah.
you feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling, Scott?
This light, I moved this lamp here, and now that because I completely rearranged, I like rearranged my toys. I added a shelf here and a shelf here to display more of my toys because
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten really into toys during COVID, and like it's really Jesse, it's really gotten out of control. Uh,
Yeah, it happens.
yeah, it's
I
it's a little jarring.
I shouldn't tell you about like the tons of Funko Pops that are and other toys and stuff that you can find on shopgoodwill.com.
Oh,
Because I just today purchased a new Rock Band guitar. But the thing is, this Rock Band guitar, if you try to get it on eBay, it goes for
yeah,
like $200 for the guitar itself. I got it for
yeah.
$25.
Damn. Well, we got to test that baby out.
Yeah, it's technically from the Beatles Rock Band game. It's like Paul McCartney's bass.
All right. That's
So
cool, man.
got it for Mike,
Nice.
the bassist.
Yeah, he's got to slap it. I don't know how you play bass.
Look at a little twiggy here. Look at my twig. Look at this. Look at a little sprout. It's
Look
coming
at
out both
that.
ways.
Bella has one of those, and we call her little old lady alfalfa thing. Is that your little old man? Like that little piece of hair that old people can't seem to comb right?
I guess.
You
I
know, you know what
there
that
it is.
basically I'm calling you old.
Yeah.
Scott says he's a little dehydrated on account of the pooping.
Uh, I have this, which is
Oh, you're drinking water, huh?
which is a 50-ounce thing that I drink two of a day. And I'm just warning you that there might be a point in this podcast where I'm gonna have to go make a tink tink because I've been urinating a lot.
Yeah. Are you drinking anything else besides water?
Uh, maybe.
Oh.
I'm drinking
uh,
a. This is once again another beer from my advent calendar that I hadn't finished yet. This one's called Karthouser Doppelbach Dunkel. It's a Bavarian beer. It's a product of Germany, and oh yeah, so it's a beer from Germany.
oh.
I can't. It doesn't really say anything about it on here. So I don't even know. Oh, it's 7.5%. Oof.
Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
It's gonna be a little stout.
Yeah,
But
but you've been
let's.
drinking water all day. You're fucking hydrated and ready.
Yeah, yeah. I probably won't even I probably won't even get tipsy.
Probably not. Hey, man, it's all about the flavor then tonight.
Oh, it's pretty good.
uh,
It's
sure about
not.
that?
It's not as good as some
Hmm.
that I've
Hmm.
had from that advent calendar, but It's probably in the lower echelon of beers I've had in that in that thingy. Oh, it's all Skullboy wine.
What?
Taking the crown in the garbage bowl that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, both head coaches got fired and GMs
And
got
GMs,
fired
yeah, both of them.
after that game.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh, you're going with the full look from last week.
Yeah,
The same hat and glasses.
Check this out. This is the Ballard's Resort hat. This is the Ballard's Resort full zip hoodie that I got. I'm basically a walking Ballard's Resort.
Yeah, no
right
kidding. Should have tweeted it when I did a tweet. I should have like added them or hashtagged it. Yeah.
Hashtag Ballard's Resort.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah, I thought you were gonna get rid of the Skullberry wine song.
What?
You said a couple weeks back when the Vikings lost that you're like, there's no point. I'm not gonna play it again. Remember?
No.
Remember?
I
think it was last week. No, it was like 2 or 3 weeks. It was recently. I'm not alone here.
Last week was the week that I said I was going to change the intro.
Yeah.
Or wait,
Yeah.
did I say that on air or did we say that before?
Oh, maybe you didn't. Yeah, maybe it was not on air. Oh man, my eye itches. Ugh. Okay, I'm tired of staring at my drinks, so I'm going to open.
Hey, what are
one
you
up.
drinking?
Oh, me? So I like wasn't drinking for honestly, I did a pretty good job for a little bit, like 9 or 10 days.
I didn't ask because I thought you weren't.
Oh, I know. So I wasn't, and then I decided I'm gonna have some wine from time to time. So I had some wine the other night, and then Chris texted me while he was at Hy-Vee, and he's like, "Hey, do you want this wine advent calendar box for $25? It's originally $80." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, cool."
Well,
And
is that from Costco?
No, it's from Hy-Vee.
Oh, that's fun.
So it comes with these like little wine
shooters,
bottles.
Yeah.
And it's like a perfect glass of wine. So I brought myself a Cabernet Sauvignon Merlot, a Cabernet Sauvignon Syrah, and a Cabernet Sauvignon. So there are 3 different cabs that I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna start with the Cabernet Sauvignon. These fine wines reflect the classic quality of the images they portray. Enjoy all of the wines in the California Landscape series. This is The Rock, starring Nick Cage and Sean Connery. They're all twist off, so it's pretty easy.
Something weird just happened outside. So it sounded like it sounded like someone revved up a snowmobile outside my window and then took off.
There isn't that much snow to do that. And plus, today was like the warmest day it's been in like 3 weeks.
That and no one near me has a snowmobile. I haven't ever seen a snowmobile anywhere in this neighborhood.
Huh. It's probably Larry.
It was just like a ring, dun, 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 dun. And I looked out the door or the window and there's nothing there. I'm like, all right.
Maybe it was maybe someone's like getting ready with their snowblower because I think we're supposed to get snow or something this Friday. Scott just said, Nick, how will your football feels be if San Francisco upsets Dallas days after shipping the trophy? Also, you're seriously doing 3 glasses of wine? Get it. Well, they're small glasses of wine. Look at this. And I don't know if I'll drink all 3, you judgy bitch. Like I'm just, this is my first glass of the day. I'm going to take it, swirl it around, sniff it, and then take drink.
So, bitch, got any legs on it? So, bitch, got any motherfucking legs on it?
Not really seeing many legs.
No legs, huh?
No.
That means it's got low sulfites.
I'm gonna call this thing Lieutenant Dan because
ain't got no legs. Sorry, I walked onto your punchline.
No, perfect delivery. Could not have done it better. Scott said, "Oh, those are small glasses." Yes, and Scott, I will. I still haven't picked up the trophy because the dude's open from 8 to 3, and I work, so like, it's tough. I most likely work from home on Friday, so I'll probably pick it up Friday, and then I'll most likely ship it out on Friday as well. And then you should have it When I'm burning in hell. That's when you'll get it, Scott.
You son of a bitch.
No, and we'll see. I have no delusions that the Cowboys are gonna just like wipe the floor with the Niners. Like the Niners are crafty and the Cowboys are inconsistent.
uh, I spoiler alert. I picked the Cowboys to win.
Oh, same. I mean,
But to be fair, the the Niners are on a roll right now. I mean, like they've had some momentum going their way. So yeah, we'll see. I guess.
yeah. No, I with you. Honestly, what I really hope happens is I hope Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, and then Dallas Cowboys and Mike McCarthy wipe the Super Bowl. I think that would be hilarious. Like McCarthy goes down McCarthy Lane to Lambeau and beats Aaron Rodgers in their house. I think that would be so good.
I don't really give a rip who does it, as long as somebody does it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do something special that I just came up with now. We're gonna put some money down, bro. We're gonna spend a little bit, just a little bit of money. We're gonna go through the ins and outs. You and I, we talked. You and I, we talked about this last week, where, and this will be like a little sneak preview to see if we want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right, but you don't have to give me any money. This is my money, and it's probably gonna be like $1 or $5, right? Or
no, I mean,
or like $100.
I'll throw some money down. I mean, it'd be fun as long as I'm not having control of stuff. This is fine.
Well, see, here's the deal. We could potentially set it up where we pick a handful. We pick like 5 games where we think we can make money back, and you put in $18 at the beginning of the year. You give me $18 at the beginning of the year. I put in $18 at the beginning of the year, or 20, whatever. And then each week, we just $1 of your money goes in, and $1 of my money goes in. We pay $2, and we make our picks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Against the thing, so you're really not out anything. And if we hit on one, we'll make a little bit of money.
Yeah, I've wasted more money on action figures, as I have pointed out earlier.
So, yeah. So I think we're gonna do that tonight. You don't have to do anything tonight. I have like $5 in one of my accounts, so we'll just do that. But since there's only 6 games, we can just pick the winner against the spread for every game, and I'll explain it to you as we go.
Yeah, I don't know shit about betting, so this is going to be a learning experience for me and other people listening.
It's actually kind of easy once you get a hold. I mean, it is easy. It's just like the plus minuses things I never understood until this year.
Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, I mean, like obviously I don't. Anyway, yeah. Well, we're ready when you are, man, and we can talk about all the coach. The way.
Okay.
If that works for you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, Jesse, how do you feel about the Vikings firing Zimmer and Spielman, right? Spielman?
Yep, Spielman. Yeah. For some reason, I always want to call him Spielman. But it's Spielman.
Hey, did we stop going live? Are we no longer live?
No, we're live.
Weird. Oh, like mine froze up or something.
I have high CPU usage, so maybe it's glitching a little bit, but we're still live.
Maybe.
Because I'm trying to do something here. But I've been trying to do it for a while.
Yeah, I don't see us live.
We don't have any dropped frames.
Weird. All right, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Anybody out there that's watching or not able to watch, could you please let us know? Check it again.
Okay, we're live now. That was weird.
Okay.
Did you put Brandon up?
Ugh, he attacked. Well, if it comes out of nowhere. Do you have a mammoth?
Yes, I do. It's probably going to be easy to guess.
Well, I'm playing the song.
Did we lose Scott?
It's the Brendan McManus Man of the Hour
Aw.
with me, Brendan McManus.
JK, the only the only person watching. We're like, God, get rid of that guy. So you go ahead.
Oh, me? I picked Dak Prescott because he 21-27, 295 yards through 5 touchdowns and passed Tony Romo as the Dallas Cowboys all-time leading most touchdowns in a season for a Dallas Cowboys quarterback, and that was with 38, beat Romo by
They
1.
they beat the living shit out of the
51-26.
yeah. Was it the Eagles?
Yeah, but also the Eagles were resting the majority of their starters, and the Cowboys weren't.
Yeah, but still, I mean, a lot of their players, a lot of Dallas players played. I think probably a little bit longer than I would have played them, but
Yeah.
they beat the living piss out of them. It was fun. It's kind of fun.
Yes, it felt good. It made me feel good in my pants. It was tight.
Your pants?
Yeah. Yeah.
My mammoth is Amir Smith Marset,
Oh, I like it.
Former-
I like it.
Iowa Hawkeye wide receiver. Plays for the Vikings now. The last game of his rookie season, because he's a rookie this year, he didn't really do much all year, but ended up with 3 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. So a nice little outing for him.
Whoa.
Jefferson had like 100 and something. Oh my God. Okay, now that that's over, let's talk about the coaching stuff. Because this kind of plays into it a little bit, I guess. So Zimmer had a chance to try to get Justin Jefferson the ball because we had the ball and we kneeled on it instead. But they had a chance to have Kirk Cousins pass it to Justin Jefferson, or try to, in order for Justin Jefferson to pass the record that Randy Moss set for first 2 seasons in the NFL. And they just did not.
That sucks.
And he only needed 16 yards.
Oh man, that
So
sucks.
it was-
isn't it? Yeah.
It was kind of like, why wouldn't you try to do that? I mean, we had the game won. It was done. And I guess like, oh, you don't want to do that because sportsmanship on the other side, like the Bears might think, oh, you guys are being assholes, but they think we're assholes anyway because we're a big rivalry.
Yeah.
And I don't care about that. It's just like, and if it's your last game, fuck it, do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, he didn't know it was his last game, but my whole thing, Spielman was a surprise to me, I must say, because he's the one who put that team together. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. And Zimmer, I figured was going. I mean, I like Zimmer and Spielman for that matter, but like, it's just time for new blood,
Yeah.
for better or for worse. So we'll see what's going to happen. I'm sure Denver's going to trade 2 first-round picks and 2 players for Kirk Cousins so we can start our rebuild. So,
Yeah.
sometimes I think that coaches get too attached to some of the players too, and sometimes some players actually do need to go, and like they won't do it. I don't know. And
Yeah.
just bringing someone new in there to shake it up a little bit, I think, is a good thing. It'll probably piss me off because I like all the players, but it's gonna happen.
You could have someone go in there and trade Dalvin Cook for a first round pick because you still got Madison who does just the same when Cook's not in.
That was an idea that I was thinking too, and we have that Iowa State running back Kenny Nwangu who is actually looking pretty good too. So I'm wondering if maybe that
I mean, Cook's injured every season, at least. At least it
Well,
seems like it every season for 1 to 3 games.
I'm thinking also that if we brought someone in here that had a different outlook on how to run an offense, maybe Cook wouldn't be injured all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe they'd kind of balance it out a little bit more. Maybe get Madison more touches while Cook still gets his yards and all that stuff, but don't beat the shit out of him every game. You know, like
Hmm.
who knows? It's kind of exciting to be honest. Like it's kind of different from normal other years where we've fired our coach because I wasn't just completely irate at our previous coach and was like, "Good, get them the fuck out of here." I was just okay, yeah, I get it, um, and I'm kind of excited to have something new after 8 years. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it, man. I get it.
But yeah, on the other side of things, Matt Nagy and Pace, what's this? Ryan Pace,
Yeah, I think so.
the head coach and GM for the Bears, were also fired.
Yeah, Ryan
And
Pace.
people absolutely hated those two.
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
like they were up in arms. Like I was actually watching the game with my next door neighbor, and he's a Bears fan. So we watched the game together, and it sucked until it was awesome. But he was just like up in arms about how much he hated Nagy and Pace. It was fantastic.
Bears fans seem like fucking volatile though towards their coaching staff. But also I get it, they haven't had a good team in years.
Well, since the '80s.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not true because they went to the Super Bowl in what?
Oh yeah,
2000.
with Rex Grossman.
Yep, Sexy Rexy and Kyle Orton and Brian Urlacher and those fellers.
Yeah.
They get the piss kicked out of them by the Colts. Um, and Joe Judge, not on Black Monday. It was actually Black Tuesday for them.
Yeah.
The Joe Judge for the Giants and David got fired and David Gettleman retired.
Well, Gettleman retired on Monday,
Yeah,
and Joe Judge got fired on Tuesday.
he got fired.
And
They
then
just wanted him to save face.
Vic Fangio got fired on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. He got fired like right away.
Yeah, and the big like surprise firing was Brian Flores and fucking Miami. That didn't make any sense.
No, I mean to take a team. Look, first of all, I don't think that team's very good personnel wise. I just don't. Like, and
Well,
he took that team and they got like 8. They rattled off 8 wins in a row during the season. They're in a division now that has the Patriots that are good again.
well, he swept the Patriots this year.
Yeah, the Bills, who are good now. The other team.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
the Jets.
it's really like
Never mind.
apparently it was a power struggle between the GM and the coach, and like it was the GM that made the decision to get Tua instead of Herbert, and like the GM is the one who's made the personnel decisions, so they should have gotten rid of the GM and kept Flores.
Yeah, I mean, to me, a GM, the GM position makes me a lot more nervous than the head coach. Like, maybe it's because I don't know that much about it, but like, a bad GM can just fuck you so hard as a team.
Yes, yeah,
Like, uh, and like, if you don't pick the right person, then it's like your team struggles for years.
hmm
And so that makes me the most nervous. And it's also making me nervous that we're not really interviewing people yet. Like, the Bears have interviewed multiple people for the GM job,
Yeah.
multiple people for the head coach job, and we've interviewed Doug Peterson for the head coach. But the thing is, like, a GM is going to have a lot of input as to who they want as the head coach, too.
yeah,
Which makes sense because you don't want there to be a power struggle. You don't want there to be clashing between the two because that'll kill your team too. Like, it's ridiculous. But there are a lot of interviews that are going on right now. Jags interviewed Bill O'Brien.
yeah.
The actually The Vikings
Dude.
offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak interviewed for the Panthers offensive coordinator job. Like that'd be better.
Yeah, Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Jack.
Oh.
Good God, Jaguars fans would riot if they hire Bill O'Brien.
Why? He did so great. We might as well just make him the GM too, because that motherfucker's a dual threat killer. He didn't make bad trades and kill their chances at being a good team at all in Houston.
No, not at all.
Are you so one of the big names out there is Kellen Moore
Ugh, someone can have him. I don't
for
really
head
care.
coach. And I don't like someone I talked to was like, "Oh, we should get Kellen Moore." And I go, "No."
No,
Only thing I've
no.
heard is you bitch about him for like
All he
all
wants to
season.
do is throw it. It's like throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Dak's throwing the ball 40, 50 times, and we have fucking Zeke and Tony Pollard. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. No, Kellen Moore is a throw happy offensive coordinator because
My-
he was a quarterback.
Right. Well, my thing about Kellen Moore too is if you get Kellen Moore, what connections does he have to bring in for like your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator? Like he's just starting out, so like who's gonna follow him? Like
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the Dan Quinn getting interviews is the thing that I'm afraid of. I don't want the Cowboys to lose Dan Quinn.
see, and that's what I always love. Like an old head coach that was a killer coordinator becomes becomes your coordinator, right? Like
Yeah.
that's why I liked it when Pat Shermer was our offensive coordinator. That's why I liked it when Gary Zubiak was our offensive
He's
coordinator.
Gary Zubiak.
Gary, what's
You
his name?
said Zubiak. It's Kubiak.
Fantastic. Freaking Zubiaks.
All right. So I finished the Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm gonna try open up the Cabernet Sauvignon Merlot.
Oh.
I'm already feeling a little buzzed. That was nice. It's 13.5 alcohol, 13.5% alcohol by volume.
I'm already calling Kubiaks Zubiaks over here.
Oh gosh, I can't get these bottle caps off.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, when is the thing the awards?
Usually the week before the Super Bowl or of the Super Bowl.
What do they call it now? NFL
Honors.
Ah, yeah.
Dude, it's fucking weird that there's a playoff game on Monday.
Yeah. February 10th.
Okay.
So we have to wait that long to do the juicies?
Yes, sir.
So I can't remember this, which seems weird to me that I can't remember it. But do we make our picks before the picks come out, or are
Yes.
our mid jacks the ones that count?
No, we do our official picks before the actual picks come out, and then the following podcast we go over and see how. We never do this, but we should usually see how close we were.
I think it's because by the time that hits, we don't podcast anymore. like like Super Bowl hits, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
See you in March.
See you in free
April
agency.
or May. Yeah. I'm looking at ours. Uh-oh.
What?
Yours didn't save.
My mid jacks?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've got them somewhere.
Well, I can also just listen to the podcast. I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so should we do the betting thing now?
But here's a fun little tidbit. At the beginning of the season, I had Brian Flores as my coach of the year.
You know what though? Like it wasn't a bad idea. Like he was still being talked about within the last few weeks, and then he got shit canned.
Oh man, talking about collapses. What about the Colts?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you mentioned something. Holy shit. I kept wanting to like I was gonna text Danielle, but I felt bad because like that was all they had to do was fucking win and they would have made the playoffs. And it was the worst showing of their whole season to the worst team in the league.
Yeah, that was like stunning. Like I was just like, what is happening? Like there was really good games, like the Pittsburgh in OT, um, the Chargers in Vegas went to OT.
I
That was
was
crazy.
I was laying in bed watching that game on my phone. And it was like 11:30 and the phone kept falling out of my hands because I kept
Yeah,
falling asleep.
yeah, right.
But I had to know. I had to know if that game was going to end in a tie. And then the
Yeah,
Chargers called that fucking timeout. And then I
yep.
was like, well, I guess they made their minds up for the Raiders. God,
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like even Derek Carr said that timeout factored into it.
man. Fucking they were Staley was horrible with clock management this season.
Yeah,
Other than that, he was a good coach.
yeah. I
Good
mean,
first year head coach.
it's pretty crazy though to me that the Chargers are out of it
Mm-hmm.
because they seemed real good. Like they seem like they can be really freaking good.
Yeah.
So it seemed crazy to me that like Philadelphia's in,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's in, yet the Chargers are not.
I hope Pittsburgh upsets the Chiefs. I think that would be fun.
It'd be fun, but it would give like Big Ben like
Oh, Big Ben's not going to the Super Bowl. Like
vindication.
he's too old.
He also said that they don't have a
Sucks.
chance to win that game,
He's probably right.
and he says just have fun out there. No,
Mhm.
he's. I mean, I don't think they'll win, but like, I didn't think they were gonna win that last game either. So
Yeah. Scott said Trent Baalke is a case study in GM imploding franchises because Scott has a history with him in the Niners. He
Okay.
also said Arizona already lining up 7th-round picks to trade for superstars wherever Bill O'Brien gets hired. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
sounds about right. He'll probably trade for David Johnson, and it'll be bad. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this trading thing. So I have to open up my app. So you have to stall a little bit because I'm
Oh.
not exactly sure which one of my apps here has. I have 5 betting apps on my phone.
That's too many betting apps, Jesse.
Nah, it's fine.
That's fine. I can easily stall.
And I have to
I
figure out which one of my betting apps has money in it.
got some new action figures today even. I won't show them all because it just shows how much of a nerd I am. But I've already shown you this.
I was gonna say,
It's-
like talking about them isn't bad enough.
Scott's even seen this. But Emily got me the Grateful Dead Lego guys.
Oh, I've seen this.
So I like bought the stage and I bought a bunch of Lego speakers to build the wall of sound. And now this is one of my most prized possessions. I fucking love this thing.
I saw that, right? I don't remember where I was at. Maybe it was like Etsy or something, but I
Mhm.
saw it and I was like, oh, I should tell Emily about this. But then I was like, nah, Nick's not really into Legos. So now I'm kicking myself because like I saw it and I immediately thought, oh yeah, yes. But then I was like, nah.
Oh, that's sweet. It came with a little like baby guitar that I have in the background for when Jerry wants to switch it up.
The funny thing is like that's not an official Lego thing. Like someone
No.
custom made those Legos, which is awesome.
Yeah. It is totally awesome. They apparently also have fish Legos.
Fish goes. I don't know. Why
Yes.
I felt like that was the right thing to say.
I don't either. You know what? I was into it. God damn it, I was into it.
Okay, great. On my Caesars app, Caesars Sportsbook app for your money. Okay, so
You should go into advertising, Jesse.
I know I get that a lot. I have $10 in this app, and it looks like I have all of the games listed. Yes, I do have all the games listed. So here's how it works. For instance, the Vegas Bengals game. Now, you can do the money line, which means you just pick which team's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You could pick how many points you think that the total score is going to be. So if you think it's going to be over 49 points, you can choose that. If you think it's going to be under 49 points, you can choose that.
Okay.
What
You
we're going to
does that
do?
mean like over or under combined team
Yes.
points? Oh,
Yes. Total score for both teams.
okay. Okay.
Now, what I want to do is the spread, right? So
What's that?
the Raiders are playing the Bengals, and the Bengals have a spread of minus 5.5, which means that Vegas thinks the Bengals are going to win by 5.5 or more. So they're the favorites.
Okay.
They're favored by 5.5 points. So if you bet the Bengals are going to win, or the Bengals at the 5.5 spread, the Bengals then have to win by 6.
Okay. Okay.
If you bet the Raiders at plus 5.5, the Raiders either have to win or they have to lose by 5.5 or less.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So if they lose by 3, you win if you bet on the Raiders. Does that make any
Okay.
sense?
Sure. I'm gonna do my best here.
I'm just gonna put it out like this. All right.
Yeah.
This will be
Okay.
simpler, I think.
Sure.
Vegas and the Bengals are playing each other. Do you think? Okay, I'll say this: Raiders, Bengals. The Bengals are favored to win by 5.5 points. Do you think the Bengals are gonna win by more than 5.5 points?
So, like while you were talking about this, I was listening, but then I was also thinking about this game and the fact that like I could totally see the Raiders winning this game
Mm-hmm. Right.
because they're fired up right now. They
Yeah.
have like, and the Bengals are also kind of inconsistent.
Yeah, but they're also on fire right now.
They are
They've
on
been
fire.
balling out of control.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough one to me, and to be honest, if I were betting, like if it was just me, not us, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't touch this game
Mm-hmm.
because it could go either way. I wouldn't touch it.
Like I kind of want to pick the Raiders for the upset.
Right. I mean, yeah, if you think that's gonna happen, like they are flying real high right now. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much. Because
I like their like ferociousness, the tenacity.
yeah, and Cincinnati has a famously weak offensive line, and the Raiders have like Max Crosby flying off the corner, and then Yannick Ngakoue flying off the other corner. Like it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a close game.
What are you feeling on this for like betting wise? Because yeah, it's again, for me, I just see it as like a buck or two. So I want to be like, I'm all in on. I want to do the Raiders with the upset and winning by a field goal.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I like.
But they
I don't
could
wanna...
lose. But that's the thing. Like they could lose by 3 and we still win.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, because the Bengals have to win by 5.5.
yeah, not only do they have to win, they have to win by 5.5
Okay.
or more.
I mean, I'm down with it if you are, man.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds good.
That game's. I'm fucking excited to watch that game. Actually, like all these playoff games should be pretty fun games. Like I
Yeah.
could see the Chiefs Steelers game being a blowout early.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, Philadelphia. I don't really give a shit about.
Yeah, I don't
those.
either.
But the next game up is also kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
The Bills versus the Patriots. Now,
Mhm.
the Bills are the favorites,
Yeah.
and they think that the Bills are going to win by 4 points.
Only 4, huh?
Yeah. So, if
Mhm.
New England either wins or wins by, 4 points, we win.
Mm-hmm.
So if they win by a field goal, or if they lose by a field goal, we still win.
What do you want to pick? Who are you thinking?
The Patriots are very strange to me this year, and so are the Bills, to be honest, because the Bills could go either way. The Bills could suck balls,
Yes. Yep.
and the Patriots just seem to win.
Bills don't really have a run game where the Patriots have a really good run game. And the
Yeah.
Bills right now, their defense kind of sucks against the run.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards the Patriots on this one.
I know. I could see it. Uh, Julian Edelman, I think right now is betting money that the Patriots and Bucks play each other in the Super Bowl.
$100,000.
Good God, it was that fucking much money?
Yeah, he called his mom and dad and told them that he bet $100,000 on the Bucks and Patriots to go to the Super Bowl.
That's a lot of money.
It's gonna be below zero, he says. So they're at Buffalo, but New England gets cold too. I don't think that really. Well, it's gonna be a running game then. Okay, yeah, that's a good point, Scott.
Yeah, I'm with you on. Let's pick Patriots,
yeah,
man.
I think we're picking the Patriots.
Scott's pointing out, yeah, that it's going to be a running game, and if you have to choose between like Josh Allen is going to have the most rushing yards on that
Also,
Bills offense.
keep in mind if you pick the underdog, which we have in both our games already, you get more money for getting it right.
I know. That's why, like, I really like picking the underdog with the case of winning, like with the possibility of winning.
Okay, so here we go. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored to win by 8.5 points.
I think that's a fair bet. Like, I do think the Bucs will win, and I think it's at least 8 points they win by.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. I agree. I think we should pick the Bucks on that one.
Did you see the thing? I'm sorry. Did you see the thing that to get Gronk $500,000 extra dollars, Brady put his helmet back on and threw one pass for like 6 yards or whatever?
Yeah, he refused to leave the game.
Yeah, I love it. So like, so when you were talking about like instead of getting Jefferson that 16 extra yards, they kneeled it. Where you got fucking Brady who's gonna go out there and be like, Gronk, I'm gonna get you your money. Like, I love that shit.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's a lot of money, but oh, Scott says for the record, you take Philly.
Whoa!
Oh, how about that,
Scott? Why are you taking Philly?
Meet me outside. How about that?
I wonder if Fournette's gonna be back.
You know what, Scott?
Oh, Leonard Fournette returned to practice.
Scott, wait a second. Who cares about what you think about the Philly? And I'm not being mean, but the only thing I'm because I want you to focus in right now on the next game. All right? It's San Francisco 49ers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys are the favorite, but by 3 points. Only 3 points.
Wow, Dallas is only favored by 3. Honestly, that's fair. Like, I do think this is going to be a close game, unless if Dallas's defense like turns Jimmy. If Dallas defense turns Jimmy over a couple times, I think that's over. I do not think the Niners will recover because if Dallas's defense can get on a roll with turnovers, ooh baby, like that team gets ferocious.
I lean towards Dallas because it's only 3 points. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If it was like Dallas by 7 or Dallas by 8, I'd be like, But if it's Dallas by 3, I think I can swallow that. Plus, over under on which one? Like their over under for total points is 51 points. They think that there's going to be.
They think they're going to score 51 points in the Niners game.
Points and over, yeah.
Holy shit!
But you think about it, that's like what 28 to 20.
Dallas's defense is better than that.
23.
I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, we get Micah Parsons back, and Tyron Smith's going to be back.
I could see. I don't know. Oh, and Scott thinks it's low. Scott's apparently the big old. He's a freaking Vegas.
Scott also over here thinking the fucking Niners are gonna score a shitload of points when he's talking shit about Shanahan each week in our fucking text thread.
Okay, here we go. We went with Dallas, right? I think that's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a safe bet, but like, But I feel more confident picking the Patriots and Raiders than I do the Niners over the Cowboys.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the fact that it's only 3 points, I think, yeah. And Scott said he'd take Dallas too, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh Steelers versus KC Chiefs.
Scott
Now,
mentioned that Scott wants to do like a Zoom call during the Cowboys and Niners game. So if
oh
that's the
yeah,
case, Scott's going to see me get like shit plowed on the laptop if the Cowboys started taking a turn for the worse. Which I guess it's no different than him seeing me get shit plowed in person.
yeah, that's a good point. Valid.
Anyway, sorry, go for it.
Oh, Steelers at Chiefs. Now, this one's a little bit tougher, and I say a little bit, just because the Chiefs are favored by 12.5 points,
Holy shit!
which is a big spread.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win by 12 and a half. Because the Steelers defense is still pretty damn good. But the Steelers offense is not good.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, like, maybe
It's
they can
just
stop them by defense, but they're not going to stop. I mean, and eventually that defense is going to get so tired from being out on the field so much that they're going to start giving up points.
So, like, if we pick the Chiefs have to win by 15 and a half points or whatever.
12.5.
12 and a half, sorry. Man.
So two
And
touchdowns, essentially 2 touchdowns, right?
And if we pick the Steelers, as
They have
long
to-
as they lose within 12 points, we still win.
Right. Or they win.
Ooh. Ooh.
God, I'm almost.
This one's tough.
It is tough. I'm almost
Because,
I'm
like,
al-
honestly, until Ben came out and said we just got to go have fun out there, I would have been like, yeah, this is easy. But for some reason, I think the Steelers, not some reason, like, I think those words are going to be inspiring enough for the Steelers to keep it close. Man, I'd pick the Steelers not to win, but to get it closer than 12 points. I don't know.
I feel like the Chiefs on this one. I still feel like the Chiefs.
If you're feeling the Chiefs, let's do the Chiefs. Because I know you gave me the Raiders one. Let's
I mean,
let's
12
do
and
the
a half
Chiefs.
is a lot, and it's a big risk. But I'm gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna go with it. It just depends because, like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's Big Ben's last game. Fucking, they won their last game that he thought was gonna be his last game. It's tough.
The last few games have all been close. I don't know. I'm curious if the Steelers. I want to see if the Steelers have been blown out recently.
I want to see. I'm gonna look up the KC's last few games.
Oh, the Steelers were blown out by the Chiefs earlier in the season. It was let's see, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, they got destroyed 36-10 by the Chiefs.
Okay. Chiefs beat the 49ers by 3. They just beat the Cardinals by 7. Or wait, no, that's preseason. I'm going backwards here. They lost to the Bengals, who beat the Steelers. Yeah, they did beat the shit out of them. Well, that's
The Steelers-
26 points.
The Steelers have only been blown out by the Bengals and the Steelers this year. Sorry, the Bengals and the Chiefs.
The
Steelers-
Broncos took them 4 points last game. Fuck it. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, Scott, the Steelers can score if they're throwing a Pat Freiermuth. Then Najee Harris can just run like 400 yards in that game, get him down to the red zone, and then Freiermuth will score a touchdown or Deontay Johnson. Like, I don't know. I think it's just going to be closer. Like, fucking TJ Watt and that defense, I think is going to keep that game close.
Here's the other thing. So, in that game, Ben Roethlisberger must have been injured at some point at the very end. Or no, they just put him in because they were getting their shit kicked in. Najee Harris still had 93 yards, no touchdowns in that last meeting between the two of them. So he can still get his, right?
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger had 159 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. So he was playing like shit.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
No,
I'm
I'm with you on that. I just think I don't know if the Chiefs are going to score more than 12 and a half on them. It's just something.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs are running with. They have inspiration right now and hope.
Well, let's remember this in our logic for next year.
It's also a TV show, so I kind of expect the Steelers to get the upset.
Yeah, right. We have enough upsets. There's not going to be that many.
No, no.
Some of them are going to be blowouts. Some of them are going to be upsets. I think we picked a good mix here.
Yeah.
Arizona Cardinals versus the Rams is our last game. The Rams are favored by 4 points.
I'd pick the Rams. I take the Rams for 4 points.
I'm thinking the Rams as well. Cardinals have been wishy-washy.
They have not been good. They have not been good since. So like they haven't really been great since Kyler Murray got injured, and they haven't been good since DeAndre Hopkins has been injured.
So our odds, right, and I don't get this part that much, is plus 46.41. So I think that means if we bet $1, we can make $46, right? Okay. Yeah. If we bet $1, we can get 47.41, which is 46.41 plus the $1 we bet.
Yeah, see, this is where betting would really fuck me, because I'd be like, oh, it's only a few bucks, so I'd throw like $5 on some of these games that are like $5 to pick the Raiders. Like,
well, think about it like this: we have a 6-leg parlay, which is the odds are astronomical that we get all these right? It's
sweet.
It's sweet, yeah, but like we only this is nuts. Like if we got this, it'd be like holy shit, that's crazy. So if I bet $2, I get $94.82, right?
Shit.
Now let's see. Yeah. I have $10 in this account. I'm thinking about putting $5 down. So
hey, yeah, and I've got a 20 in my wallet. It's all yours, man. I don't use cash, and I need to come see you to get that ring and flask. So I'll just bring that T-dub when I.
Oh well, this is for next year. Don't even worry about it. We'll deal with that next year. Because I'm not doing that right now. But I am going to put $5 down.
Yeah.
Now,
I want to throw money down to get in on this week's betting. Like, fucking dude, I want let's get this 6-game parlay and let's get.
Okay, well, damn it.
Also, I've just been drinking, so
let's not do that. That's like the worst possible thing you can do.
Drinking has led to very good decisions in my life, Jesse.
Like I said, I have $10 in my. You shouldn't do this, by the way. We're not going to do this. I'm putting $5 of my own money in.
I feel like you're gonna text Emily and be like, make sure Nick doesn't download any fucking betting apps tonight.
No shit. I should. But that's kind of fun. What's that?
Scott saying Nick's gambling addiction begins.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I have too much fun spending my money on action figures when I'm drunk. Like, who knows what I'm gonna buy tonight if I get drunk. There are a couple action figures I got my eye on.
Hey, if you're gonna join an app, let me know, because I'll give you my code and I'll get money for it. Just putting that out there. So I'm gonna put $5 down because I have $10 in this account and I want to use it for next week. Because this is how I do it. So if we hit, it's $237.05.
Wow.
Place bet. Bet is set.
Scott said a year from now he'll be trying to hit parlays in Russian minor league hockey leagues. Yeah. I've been watching so much Sopranos. I will not get into gambling because Tim Daly is in a few episodes and he just gets the shit beat out of him because he gets addicted to gambling. And I don't need anybody breaking these fingies.
Yeah. That's not good. So we can do we're not gonna do say what pick of the week this week. It's pretty stupid, but so we picked our picks. Do you want to keep those for your picks? I already have mine preset, so
honestly, I think so. I still want to pick the Raiders.
Spread though.
I think I still want to pick the Raiders, the Patriots, Bucks, Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams. Yeah, those would be all my picks.
Okay, I actually have the exact same picks as you do. Except for I have Cincinnati beating Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But that game could go really either. That's probably going to be the best game.
I'm rooting for the Bengals because they haven't won a playoff game since '91 or some shit like that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I saw a tweet, and I don't know if it's real or not. I hope it is real that the Bengals have not won a playoff game since before texting was a thing. The first text message was sent in 1992, and the last time the Bengals won a playoff game was '91, according to this tweet. And I hope it was real because it's hilarious.
You know what?
What?
I think there's a lot of talk about MVP, right? There's a lot of talk about MVP. And a lot of people are saying that Aaron Rodgers is going to get it. But I think that Tom Brady should get it.
Yeah, why the fuck shouldn't he? This is his best statistic year since what, 2007?
Yeah.
And he's 44.
He set career highs. I saw a tweet today that said he set career highs in yards, completions, which is the most ever, first downs, and he tied his best with game-winning drives. And he has 43 passing touchdowns, which is only second in his career to 2007. Which the 2007 season was the undefeated season, right? Except for when they lost Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I hope it's Tom Brady. Like honestly, it could be Brady, Jonathan Taylor, or Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
It does not have to go to Aaron Rodgers.
No, I would really like it to go to Cooper Kupp, to be honest. If it was my choice, I'd say Cooper Kupp because people
Cooper Kupp. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Cooper Kupp will probably get Offensive Player of the Year.
Probably, yeah. That's the way it works. It's sad, right? But like, there's no way that at least one of those awards doesn't go to a quarterback, and they usually it's gonna be MVP, right? And then we talked about this last podcast, actually, last week. Do you remember that? Oh, you should remember.
I think so,
that.
Yeah, we were talking. I know we
drinking.
We talked plenty about Aaron Rodgers. I know I was stone sober last week. What the fuck was I doing?
We talked about how Alan Page was and Lawrence Taylor were the only two defensive players to win it.
Yeah.
Well, man, we talked a lot of talk, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, by the way, Green Bay and Tennessee are your number one overalls with bye weeks.
I was really hoping the Cowboys would squeak in there because they won. The Packers lost. The fucking Cardinals lost. The Rams lost. I was really hoping the Cowboys would get and end up getting that bye.
Yeah, and the Packers lost to the Lions.
Yes, it was beautiful. I like the Lions' future. I think it might be bright.
I hope it's not. Like them where they are, pretty much. I feel sorry for them, but at the same time, I don't want them to be better.
I like their coach. Like I
like him. Yeah.
I think they got a Goff situation. Like I think they need to find an upgrade to Goff.
Well, I mean, who knows how many of those games they would have won if they still had Stafford, right? Like they were in like tons of their games, just like the Vikings, really.
Yeah, but Stafford hasn't been playing that high a level with the Rams lately.
Oh shit! Oh boy! Oh great!
Oh my God! You overflowing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy, dog. Whatever. You be flowing. Gross. Okay. Whatever. What else we got? Anything, bro?
Just me trying not to short circuit my mouse and or laptop.
You want to do some putt-putt after this, bro?
Oh, maybe.
I was playing some putt-putt with Mike before this.
I saw that. I wasn't able to do that. I have to piss like a racehorse.
Hey man, you made it through the whole podcast without having a
sort of.
tank.
Haven't you noticed me? I'm just kind of like.
Well, we better wrap this up then, so you can go take a tank.
Mm-hmm. Best voice I ever got.
What, are you gonna play the? Wow, how much beer did you spill? How much beer did you spill?
I don't know. It just kept coming out. Just kept coming out. I don't know.
All right, you playing the outro?
No.
Oh.
Then my whole desk is gonna reek like beer tomorrow. Perfect. All right. Hey everyone, you could reach us everywhere podcasts are available is where you can listen and watch us.
Feel free to reach out to us on Twitter and on Twitter and Facebook. Pro FB Juice. Hashtag
Juice Nation. You think I did so awful? Then you fuck up. Hey everyone, you can watch us live every time we do this on twitch.tv/ProFootballJuice or old episodes on YouTube.
Yeah. You don't just need a spank bank. You can find us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You can catch our thing.
I don't know. What is the thing?
Our
What?
OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah, we do have an OnlyFans page. That's right. Shit. We should put some content out on there.
Just a little bit of content.
Thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Hey, thanks to Smoking Room Films.
Hey, thanks to what's your sweatshirt? Balderas?
Ballard's Resort.
Thanks to Ballard's Resort.
Hey, you like fish? Ballard's Resort.
Fucking perfect. Nailed it.
Yeah.
They
Seasoned veteran over here.
thanks to Brad.
Hey, thanks to Manamali, #BritBrit.
But Britt, no citing a bill, and Mac also ignored us. It was like it was an animalist night.
Yeah, they're not even. I don't even see them anywhere.
I know.
Interesting.
Hey, thanks, Scott. Thanks for chiming in. It was fun to get your input on
Yes.
some of these betting things, and it would have been cooler if you had been drinking and not fucking square. I don't know. I got nothing.
Peace.